Welcome to the righteous sphere. We separate the gray areas over here. We don't do the lying like those other places. No. We don't do no fucking lying over here. You're gonna get the truth.
Before we even get started,
Tell them.
if you have watched 2 or more of our videos and you have not subscribed, then we have what, pal?
Beef.
What do we have?
Beef.
Exactly. So you better get doing that right now. Before
Tell
we
'em.
even get started, all right? If you have watched 2 or more of our videos and you have not subscribed,
Tell them.
then we have what, pal?
Beef.
What have we got?
Beef.
Exactly. So you better get doing that right now. Over to you, pal. I'm making this video today.
Oh, I see a devil already popping up in here. Ooh. Brother, if you knew what Allah showed me of you, you would go right away and change. Up in that third balcony, the second balcony. Man, evil nigga. Oh, Yakub ain't got nothing on you. Well, I'm gonna tell you something, believers. Some of you are gonna try me, and I will show you very quick who I am. And you're gonna be surprised. Some of you little crazy Negroes, your heart's so filled with darkness and hate. But if you make the little move that you got in your crazy brain, you won't last. You won't last. And I say this, when we get real tight, strong, see a snitch and an enemy that's in here among us, he'll show up. I'm going to say this public, because I really don't give a damn about the consequences. And dear brother and or sister, if you're on the payroll for the police or the FBI, I don't mind you being there. I really don't mind. Because we're not doing anything that we would be ashamed of. So you can be here. It's okay. And even if we knew you was the police, we would not bother you. However, if you work in an evil way to try and break up something good for our people, then we will kill you.
Yes, we will. Yes, we will. Salute. Come on in, guys. Come on in, man. Come on in. Hit that like button on the way in, guys. Hit that like button on the way in. You're now tuned into the Mr.Goodbread Show. This is the Righteous Fear. Welcome, guys. Over here, we don't cater to any groups, gangs, communities, religions, feelings, emotions, people we like, racists, none of that, guys. We cater to the truth. We cater to common sense, and we try not to complicate it, guys. We do our best not to complicate it. Over here, guys, we focus in on controlling our emotions, staying emotional intelligent. That's what we do over here, guys. So come on in, guys. Word. Salute. Yes. So, guys, we got a good one, of course. We're going to rock out with this pearly thing because this has been a hot topic. And I want you to keep in mind, guys, everything that we talk about, when we talk about being emotional intelligent, when we talk about compartmentalizing your emotions and keeping your eye on the prize, right? Pearly, she recently apologized to the beta males and the modern black women who needed the apology. You know what I mean? With all of this stuff that's going around in our community, we worry about what a fuck-ass person like Pearly who need work on herself. You see, this is what happens when you apply your feelings to people. when you attach your feelings to people and start treating these people like if they your God, you leave yourself room for disappointment. All right. And another thing, guys, what money or what reparation are we waiting for as black people, guys? If you do not work, you do not eat. That ain't never changed, guys. All right, so let's go on and get into Miss Pearly Things and her apology. So I want my critical thinkers over here. I want you to see her apology for yourself. I want you to analyze it with a critical thinking mind. Remove your emotions, and that's it, guys. Listen to the apology, right? At the end of the day, we ask for people who mess up in this world, right? People that make mistakes, because there's no such thing as perfect people, right? Right? There's no such thing as perfect people. All we ask is that when you mess up, you're accountable for it, right? When God come down and say, "Why you ate that apple?" You say, "Yo, look, I ate the apple," and take your punishment. That's what we looking for, right? So then why is so many modern Liliths that are not accountable? Because Lilith wasn't accountable. Remember, guys, this the first wife. The first wife ran off. She wasn't accountable for nothing. She ain't do nothing wrong. You know what I mean? Get where I'm going, guys? Y'all know what it is. Y'all now tuned into Mr.Goodbread. Read the truth with proof. All right, we not victims, guys. Stick around. We got Love Dorsey. You know, I'm rocking with my love. She gonna break that victim mentality shit that is in the black community. She gonna break that down to the core. All right, but before we get there, let's listen to Pearly apologize to the black folks that need it, to the beta males and the modern black women. All right, because those are the only ones that give a fuck about her apologizing, because everybody else is trying to get out of poverty. Everybody else is focusing on the things we can control that can get us up out of poverty. The shit Pearly's saying, that shit ain't got a fuck shit to do with us critically thinking folks and black men, real black men, getting up out of poverty at all. Oh no, it don't. It don't. All right, guys, let's get on into this. Fair use for educational purposes only. We're about to do a critical reaction commentary by Mr. Goodbread.
That I didn't initially want to make. But there comes a time when we're all at a crossroad and have to make a decision. And sometimes that decision can affect you morally, it can affect you spiritually, and it can affect you financially. But it's a decision that we can't shy away from. Now, recently, Just Pearly Things has been caught up in some controversy. Why? She has interviewed avid racist and known racist, Nick Fuentes.
So now, wait a minute, sir. You set your little monkey ass around this woman. And why is that all of our brothers, the victim ones, why is it that they sit around this white supremacy shit and they get checks from this white supremacy shit? I mean, they get boosted high in the sky above the same brothers that they end up coming back to tell something to. I don't understand that. So you ain't see Pearly being racist while she was greasing your palms? I just find that suspicious. Guys, y'all let me know in the chat. Do you find that suspicious with all of these little, and they call me the coon. They call me the coon. But don't you find that suspicious with all these coons like Kanye, brother Kanye, and shit like that? These niggas be getting checks from these dudes. And it ain't until a dude shit on them that now they want to come warn the black people of these dudes. Now they want to come warn the black people of white supremacy. Man, listen, man.
You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious?
He is also an anti-Semite. What did Pearl do when she interviewed him?
All right, so that means the nigga don't like blacks and he don't like Jews. What happened? He just don't like people. He don't like himself, probably. 9 times out of 10, that's the problem. He just don't like himself. So we gonna focus in on that. He don't like both.
What she done is that she laughed with him and seems to agree with a lot of his points.
Talk about instances of like when they initially freed the slaves, there were some slaves that felt so indebted to their owners that they would travel across states to pay them back, and they actually had a really good relationship.
Hey, now, guys, keep your emotions in check now. Keep your emotions compartmentalized now. You ain't no slave, dummy. You is not no slave. You're a free man walking around this motherfucker. You ain't, so you don't go attaching your feelings to shit that ain't got nothing to do with you. That's the problem. That's the problem. All right? This shit got to be pure entertainment. You take the meat and you spit out the bones. You go attaching your feelings and emotions to shit, and you set yourself up for failure.
Yeah. With them.
Now, if she had said some of these things about the Jewish community, she would have been cancelled in a hot minute. Ask Kyrie Irving. Ask Kanye West.
But that's not Pearly fault. It's not her fault that the people in the higher place, in the higher authority, the elites, cancel niggas, women, white men. They cancel you quick. You talk about the curly fries, the curly hats. They cancel you quick. That's not her problem. That's not her fault.
Now, this isn't about the Jewish community. This is about us. Okay? And so after that interview, Pearl decided to make an apology video, which was, in my personal point of view, disingenuous and a PR stunt. And all in all, it came from a place of deception.
All right. So that was your opinion. So now we're going to go to Pearly's video. We're going to go to her apology video because we got that. So this is what I mean, guys. You go to the source. You don't listen to the hearsay. You go to the source. You know what I mean? You can't be attaching your feelings and emotions to hearsay. You go to the source. So now let's go to the source. This old ugly ass girl right here, man. This Pearly, you cool, but you ugly.
What up, guys? Welcome to the Just Pearly Things YouTube channel, and welcome to Morning Coffee Thoughts, where I give my thoughts over morning coffee. Today I have a chai tea. I quit coffee. You guys don't care about what I'm drinking. Okay. Today, I'm going to be addressing.
Now, you know damn well, girl, we ain't come here for you to talk about no damn coffee. We came here because public disrespect deserves public apology. And voila. Well, look at you out here. A black person would not have done this. Oh, hell no. You mean you fitting to go on your channel publicly and apologize? All right. I fucks with it.
The Nick Fuentes situation. Yeah, I know why you guys are here. Okay. So I want to first say I take full accountability for everything that happened. Everything that happens in life, as I say to the girls on my show, is my own fault. The fact that people are making these videos is my own fault. And the situation.
Now, the brother said it sounded disingenuous. This is because the brothers sit around black women all day who don't know how to be accountable for nothing. A sister probably raised them who wasn't accountable for nothing. So when a motherfucker, remember I told y'all, niggas sit around fake shit all day. When they see real, they make it out to be fake. So, hold on, let me play this shit back right here, because that was some cold hard accountability to me. You know what I mean? This shit don't go on in the black community. I'm still waiting for my baby mom to tell me some shit that was her fault. And I know she ain't finna tell me. I'm still waiting for my mother. And she black. My mother black, guys. I'm still waiting for my mother to be accountable for some shit. You know what I mean? That she did in public and private shit. I ain't getting none. I ain't getting neither. That was some cold, hard accountability. Go ahead, Pearl.
I quit coffee. You guys don't care about what I'm drinking. Okay. Today, I'm going to be addressing the Nick Fuentes situation. Yeah, I know why you guys are here. Okay. So I want to first say I take full accountability.
We got my girl La back in the house. What up, La? Yo, long time no see. I already know you must have been out there working, man. Working like a slave. Can I say that? Salute to my girl La, yo.
Accountability for everything that happened. Everything that happens in life, as I say to the girls on my show, is my own fault. The fact that people are making these videos is my own fault. And the situation that I'm in is my own fault. Now I'm going to give you guys an explanation and give you guys context for some of the conversations that were had. Just know it's not an excuse.
Not for nothing, Pearl. You didn't did enough. You didn't apologize. You didn't took total full accountability. Anything you do from this point on is because you choose to do that. And yes, it is going to be a PR stunt. Yes, I'm not dumb now. You are. This is definitely a PR stunt because you got a whole lot of black simps that was rooting for you, and now you put them under pressure because they gotta listen to their hell of a mother in the pro black community shit. You know what I mean? So they gotta listen to you in the bathroom now, Pearly. They can't just outright walk past black folks who be fronting and lying, eating crab legs, and listen to you no more. They got a cap. So yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's my own fault. I take full accountability for everything that happened. Okay. So, but I'm going to answer questions that people have brought my way. So the first thing is, why did you have Nick on? So, the reasoning behind having Nick Fuentes on was because.
Yeah, you're right, T. Jones. You absolutely right. But when do we end it? What do we want from her? You get what do I not remove Pearly, remove it being Pearl, right? What do you want from a person that wronged you, that hurt your feelings, right? Like, what do you want from a person when you hurt a woman's heart, right? When you break a woman's heart and you apologize to your baby mother, do you it's okay for her to keep mentioning it? It's okay for her to keep mentioning it, or you got to give her your arm, your leg, your feet? See, this is what I mean by people who've been programmed off stupidity for so long that real shit becomes fake to them, and fake is so real to them. You know what I mean? When a person fuck up, they have to apologize. Now, we don't control whether their apology is real, fake, genuine, or not. I don't give a fuck. Like, I don't give a fuck what she said. But she apologized, right? She disrespected, she apologized. That's where it is. We in the black community, we tend to drag shit out because we be so bored and off purpose that we look for anything to get fixated on and run our mouth, to slow us down and distract us from actually working and not waiting for retribution, waiting for somebody to give us something. That's another one of our problems. We wait for people to give us stuff. We expect people to give us stuff. People don't got to give you nothing, bro. But when you disrespect, apology is due, and that's that. We move forward. But we in the black community, because we so trauma bonding, we drag the shit out of some shit. You got bitches still mad at their baby father from 20 years ago. Don't know how to let shit go. That attach their feelings to shit that's 20 years ago. Don't miss the message, guys. Stay emotional intelligent.
I heard that he was on the no-fly list and he lost his bank account. Now, from your point of view, you would think, why would you invite someone on that's on the no-fly list, right? That would be a bad. Well, he's not anymore. That's how he flew, but he was. So I was more just curious why this man was banned on everything. Now, I've seen a lot of videos that say I play dumb or I'm playing dumb. And I'll tell you what I knew and what I didn't know. So I did know that he was a known racist. I did know he was a known sexist. I did know that basically every bad name in the book from the right and the left, everyone hated him. So the reason I had him on was because, guys, people say that stuff about me. They say I'm sexist. They say I'm a misogynist. And, you know, I really just like to give people the benefit of the doubt.
You're a fucking liar right now, Pearly. You're a fucking liar right now. Why did you lie right there, Pearly? Why did you lie right there, Pearly? You talking to somebody that's in tune with their emotions. Really. You're a fucking liar, yo. You did that shit because you Like I tell y'all all of the time with this woman, she is a shock and awe person. She's going for the shock and the wow factor, guys. She knew damn well that will put negative attention, and negative publicity is publicity. She knew that would garner up attention. She knew she would be running these algorithms and these headlines, bro. She knew that going into this. That's why she did it. So it's no other reason other than you do things for views. You do things for clout. You do things for attention. You don't do things to help people. You are selfish like everybody else out this motherfucker. So I don't know why the most selfless people want to villainize you, want to stone you, when they all run around this motherfucker selfish stuff. But yeah, sis, don't lie. Don't lie to us. We in the righteous field, Pearly. Strike one.
When I interview them, I don't go into interviews trying to interrogate someone. I just more try to listen and see where they're coming from. In hindsight, that wasn't smart. And in hindsight, I should have had someone, maybe Sarah Garvey, maybe another content creator that could have pushed back more and really was more educated on the topics that he was talking about than I was, because I certainly was not an expert in any of the stuff that he was talking about. I did remove the interview.
And that'd be the problem with you. That'd be the problem with a lot of us. Conservative thinkers, critical thinkers. We touch on things sometimes we should shut the fuck up about. I do it myself. Candace Owens, she's another one. She does it herself. Touch on things that we should just stay away from. You know, the little victims, they want us to touch on that. That's them. That they're gonna die fucking with that type of shit. They're gonna die holding on to that. Let them do it. Don't you go engage with them in a victim as ancestor stories and slavery, 400 years of slavery. Leave them to die with that shit, bro.
I, again, did not think through a lot of the repercussions of posting that, so I just removed it. If you do want to see the full interview, Obsidian did react to it. That's on his channel. The intention was not, I guess, to hide it. It was just, this might not have been the best move. I'm just going to remove it now. So again, racism has no place in society, and I do take accountability for bringing him on. Hindsight's always 20/20. I wrote down some of the complaints that people had. So if I look this way, it's just because.
And racism do got a place in society. Racism remind me to get on my grind and get money. Racism remind me to get money, because I know once I get money, I get some racism and I get some white privilege. Yeah. Fuck y'all talking about, yo. Don't let these people fool y'all, bro. It has its place. You just got to compartmentalize it. You just can't attach your feelings to it, or you will be stagnant like a motherfucker, just like them ancestors.
I made bullet points of everyone's concerns, and I'm just addressing them. Okay. My Africans, that part. So in the heat of the conversation, I made some remarks to my producer, Blessing. Now, Blessing is a godsend. Okay, Blessing has made the production quality literally phenomenal. He's so talented. And during this conversation, we were talking about immigration, and I said, I'm trying to get my Africans to America. Now, I watched it back, guys. It was so cringy.
I bet it was cringy, because when you say my Africans, bitch, you take possessions over people, over humans, and you don't control humans, sis. And I don't give a fuck what they do for you. You got to watch your mouth. But again, I know that ain't no such thing as perfect people. And I know that you ain't no goddess. And I know you ain't no queen of no goddamn manosphere. But not everybody gonna understand that. People think you the next best slice. They think you the next thing since sliced bread. The best thing since sliced bread, sis. You got to be careful. You got to be fake. Once the fake people start to like you, you got to be fake. You can't be who you want to be, sis, like Mr.Goodbread. Because I don't give a fuck who like me. Remember, I'm trying to be successful. I ain't trying to be like. You out here trying to be liked, sis. And that's what's going to get you in trouble. You cannot please everybody, sis. Everybody not going to like it, sis. No.
Oh my gosh, it was so embarrassing. I I meant my African employees. I just said Africans. The reason
That's a fact. That's what she meant to say. She meant to say my niggas. My niggas.
is because, like, why wouldn't you just say my employees or whatever to America? The African passport system is just more difficult than the UK one. I didn't know, like, Blessing had to go to the embassy or something to apply to go to America with me next month. We're going to go do some work there. And yeah, and so I've just found that the immigration process is a bit more difficult. So that's why I referred to them, because my African employees, I needed more help with. And, you know, I was saying in the interview that I wanted more open border policies because I wanted them to come. Again,
a lot of people don't know this, but if you have the YouTube app on your phone, you could be using it to make up to,
you know, I really respect the African culture. I had no ill will or malice towards any of that. But it sounded absolutely awful. It was so cringy watching back. You know, so
I get you, Pearly. I see it all in your face, B. I read spirits, you know what I mean? I'm not attached to any of this emotional shit. I'm not an emotional nigga. So I read spirits, Pearly. If you could change this shit, you would change it. Which means you feel bad. You feel bad for what happened. You know what I mean? You got caught out there. You know what I mean? Going with the ways of the world, clout chasing. You got caught out there. You know what I mean? But I sense a sincere apology. I do sense it.
it was stupid. It was stupid. Okay. Now let's talk about the My Africans was the other one. And then the joke about Blessing being late. So one thing that they cut out from that clip was that Nick Fuentes did say after, "Oh, I'm just giving you a hard time. I'm just kidding." Okay. Now,
guys, for my young YouTubers, what I need y'all to do ASAP, right? I need y'all to get a mentor or go set up a therapy class so that when shit hit the fan and your YouTube channel pop, you have good people around you and you already have some good advice. You have knowledgeable advice. Because this is another thing that this woman is going through right now, yo. And I could vouch for this. She didn't know she was going to be 1 million subscribers. She didn't know she was going to have 1 million subscribers, bro. So everything is moving so fucking fast for her, bro. She's trying to be nice for everybody. She's trying to please so many people. And shit slipped through the cracks. Shit gonna slip through the cracks. And then what else gonna happen is you're gonna get thirsty now. So now after you go viral once, now you want to go viral again. So you start to do things that's gonna risk. Remember, risk or blame. Risk or blame. Once you play the risk game and you get successful, shit, you fucking right. You'll end up in a situation like this because you're gonna be risking it for the biscuit every time you look around. That's not good though. You know what I mean? That's not good.
even so, it was still in poor taste. And what I didn't think about at the time was,
hold on, we got my girl Real B Cyrus in the house. What's going on, Real B?
all right, for those that didn't see it, basically Nick Fuentes was talking about he's always late. And I said, "You were on time today." "Oh, Blessing was the one that's late." And it's sort of an inside joke here at Just Pearly Things. Like, Blessing is he's phenomenal, but he's a late guy. And every time he comes in, he says African time. Now, Pearl me. So when I was referring to him during this joke, I was like, African. Now, I was saying African time, referring to what he says when he comes in. Now, what I realized is this was especially disrespectful because we did have someone that's a known white supremacist race. Like, you know, making that joke in front of him, with him, is just in poor taste. And I did apologize to him for it. I really had no malice or ill will. But, you know.
Yeah, I believe that, Pearly. I believe that you're just a stupid spirit running around here. You mean well. But you're still a silly, goofy spirit running around here because you did not even discern the YouTube politics. Pearly, you're not real. You're not 100% real. You know that? You're not the real deal. You're not the truth for proof like myself. So you got to be careful who you deal with in these YouTube streets. You know, these niggas is out here playing politics, YouTube politics and shit. Because who you fuck with, remember, this is the fake shit that I teach over here. Because you fuck with a person, the other people that other people don't fuck with, they won't fuck with you. Like, it's the fake is the new real shit. Remember, I told y'all that shit. Niggas only get information from the people they like, and the people they like don't mean a fuck for them. You know what I mean? Motherfuckers are run from this channel because I curse, because I'm real. You know, and I challenge you. I challenge men and women over here, because ain't nobody innocent. The women want to go to a place where they hear stupid shit about the men. The men want to go to a place where they hear stupid shit about the women, and they both stupid. So we don't play that over here in the righteous fear. And yes, I delivered a message with some kick to it. I delivered a message with curse. But Pearly, you can't do that. You knew by aligning with this dude. You talk about feminism. You talk about relationships. You talk about what we talk about. This nigga don't talk about that, sis. I don't understand what interview was needed to be had in that. That's like me going to interview motherfucking who motherfucker rapper at this point. Like it's apples and oranges, sis. What we do here at the Red Pill, and what we do here with this Mgtow channel, don't coincide with me interviewing a rapper.
Oh, stupid. It was just stupid. Okay. The next thing is I've gotten a lot of criticism for, you know, using the Black culture and then I'm going right and leaving it, like that sort of thing. You can correct.
And that's not fair. Pearly ain't tell y'all dumb niggas to subscribe to her. Pearly ain't never I ain't never seen no Pearly commercial that said, hey, brothers, come subscribe to me. No. Just because she took Kevin Samuel's talking points did not mean y'all niggas needed to follow her. So how does she owe y'all apology? I don't even understand why she apologizing to y'all niggas. And she ain't asked y'all niggas to follow her. Y'all niggas is crazy, bro. This is what I mean, yo. Keep your emotions in your heart, bro. And stop giving your emotions to people all of the time, fellas. Stop giving your emotion to people. And then you got the women, the black women, the modern black women sitting there rallying y'all on when she never really even disrespected the black woman. She ain't say shit about the black women's broham. So all the sisterhood doing is yelling and they distracting you. They trying to woo you in. That's what they trying to do. They trying to woo you in. Yeah, my brother. You heard what she said, my brother? Yeah, let's get her. Because the white devil. Meanwhile, your mother, your baby mother, and your sister tag team partnering with the white devil. And been tag team partnering for years. And they've been in slavery with the white devil. They are the new slaves. They are the new slaves. All them women triggered by what she said, and the little simp and forcer dudes triggered by what she said. Y'all all is in slavery. Y'all in the new slavery. Y'all in consumer debt. You know what I mean? Y'all in the debt. Y'all in debt of slavery. So stop playing. Stop playing. Y'all not that offended by what she said. Y'all just not emotionally in control. You think you're supposed to be offended. Y'all niggas not even controlling your own thoughts anymore. You think you're supposed to be offended because the herd is offended. Wow. Call me a coon then. I'm a coon. I'm a coon. I don't want to be a part of the herd. I'm the coon. Call me Goodbread Coon. Yes, sir.
Correct me in the comments if I'm wrong, but that seems to be a big point of contention. My intention was never to be, you know, quote unquote leader in the Black manosphere or the manosphere in general.
Bingo. She told y'all. Remember what I just told y'all in the beginning. When you give people your emotions, you set yourself up for failure. Now y'all gave this woman y'all emotions, like y'all be doing to the pro-Black sisters, like the Crimson Cure lady and the other females. Y'all give these people, y'all attach y'all emotions to these women because they Black, and saying what you want to hear. You guys to stay emotional intelligent. If you notice, all those women that is mad at this woman, and it ain't even about what she said. It's about because she's successful. We know that the black community got a bad problem with jealousy. If this lady said what she said, but she had 2,000 subscribers, niggas would be ignoring her. Niggas would be laughing at her. But it's because this woman got damn near 1 million subscribers and everybody chasing that Kevin Samuels number. And now everybody figured, like, let me take aim at this woman. I done heard people that got common sense every day of the week on their channel link up with other people who slammed this woman who is known simps, known terrorists. But because y'all share one common thread, which is the common enemy, y'all will hate. That's what haters do. Haters team up to tear down one person that apologize for their mistake. Think about it, guys. I tell y'all no lie. Listen, man. Watch these black niggas, bro.
I really have always just looked at the men as the lead. I mean, they're the thought.
Right. She know what time it is. She know the talking points. She know what to say. You're not gonna catch her and not knowing what to say. You know what I mean? But anyway, we got my girl Posh Williams in the house, Sister Posh, Queen of the Righteous Fear. What's going on, sis?
Thought leaders. Let's just be honest. And me, I try to support them in any way I can. I bring them on my show, but saying I'm a leader in the space, I feel like women follow, men lead. So I really think, yeah, that's just my opinion. Now, the other thing.
Y'all niggas never even been around no white people long enough to know when they lying or when they telling the truth. So don't even miss me with that dumb shit, bro. Miss me with that dumb shit. How you know when a white person lying? How much practice you had on determining when because you don't know when your mama lying and she black as a motherfucker. If you don't know when she lying, how you know when this white lady lying or when she telling the truth, when she's sincere? Let's see how in control of your emotions you is. Because y'all niggas do not know when the people you love lie to you. And they lie to you all the time. Your whole family done lied to you. That's why you believe the dumb shit you believe. And that's why you got what you got. Yeah. It's that first soil you get planted in. Those motherfuckers lie to you all day and you don't even know it. But you be quick to talk about somebody else lying or somebody else don't know what they know. Or, come on, bro. Get some help.
Thing was the demographic of the women on my show. Guys, I haven't done recruiting in months. So when I started, I never expected it to blow up this fast. I never in my life thought I'd have 1 million subscribers in a year. I wrote my goals for the year before and it was 100,000. I thought I'd maybe get 100K by the end of the year. Okay, that's what I thought. Now, everything blew up so fast and I haven't done recruiting since maybe July.
And that's what make the righteous fear so strong, guys. Because one thing, remember, I had y'all guys. I had good people surrounding me before the blow up. So that when we blew up, guys, to the 35K, we was ready. We was prepared and nothing changed because we was already bonded, locked in. You got to get around good folks before you get to the bag, bro, so that you don't lose your mind. And like I told y'all, right now she going out of, man, listen, when it go down, it go down. Y'all seen how fast it was going, guys. We went from 6,000, 10,000, 15 for you. Y'all was hitting me every day. Like, yo, it's a new number. Bro, it go down like that. But we had already had a tight niche. So it was none of that worm shit. None of that weasel shit.
The only time I have is maybe to help out if we're low on a show. So like, or if there's a really big panel, like the Andrew Tate panel, I handpicked everyone that was on that. But in general, guys, I really don't recruit. I think one reason that there have been so many Black people on the show is because the recruiter that I picked was Nigerian. And he just had the type of job that he could recruit while he went on the job. And he knew a lot of people. He was already in the podcast space. So he's just...
You're explaining shit to people that work for people. They're not going to understand your language, yo. Because the most hatefulest people is stuck in 9-to-5 slavery. You know what I mean? So you talking a whole different language. You talking about paying people and this and that. They don't know what the fuck you talking about. They just want blood, Pearly. They just want blood. They just want blood. This is why I said, once you apologize, you apologize. All this explaining shit is getting boring. Like, fuck it. Pearly, you said what the fuck you said, yo. Now move on. Because niggas that's contributing to the environment, niggas that's contributing to the economy, we really don't care, sis. We really don't.
Just a good recruiter. So it makes sense that he knows more Nigerian women. Yeah, okay. But again, yeah.
I'm Goldie. This is my club. I run shit. Flattery.
The next part. Now, this was the part that was probably the dumbest part of the whole interview. This was the stupidest, the dumbest. Oh, this was stupid. So I said that slavery was embellished in the interview. Now, that not only is that comment insensitive, it's not accurate. There were things in slavery that were worse than what was shown on TV. What I was referring to, I don't even want to tell you guys what I was trying to say because it wasn't what came out and it doesn't even matter. Again, if you watch the full thing, I was more referring to the system of using atrocities to control people. That's what I was trying to say. But to say that it wasn't, that it was embellished is, oh gosh, so.
That's a fact, though, Pearly. Yo, that's game right there. That's free game right there. What are they talking about? What are they talking about? That's free game right there, bro. Why you think we always see the dumb shit plastered all over? Why you think we could still pull up motherfucking slaves getting, black people getting watered holes down? We could still pull all that up for a reason. So they can stay fresh in the forefront of our mind and keep us stagnant and keep us worried about that shit. And that shit ain't got a fuck shit to do with anything in 2023. We got to know who the fuck we are today. That's what count for us moving forward. What the fuck talking about? Yeah, I curse, guys, but I got that fire. I got that get you out of poverty. Yeah. They don't curse. They got the shiny suits on, but you still there. You still sucking up that YouTube information.
Stupid. So stupid, insensitive. And nor am I, sure, I've read a couple books, but I'm not informed or qualified enough to really have that conversation. So not bringing someone else onto the show, again, stupid. Now, the next.
This the full court press, that black pressure. This what I call black girl pressure. Fuck that black girl magic. This that black girl pressure, and they do it to us. Cause when this is old news, the black girl pressure will be back on us, getting us to apologize for dumb shit. We ain't really gotta, you know what I mean? We don't really mean, getting us to do shit that we don't really want to do. This is the black girl pressure right here. Cause the niggas ain't caring, bro. Niggas is disappointed in her cause the simps. They just always looking for a fucking leader. You know what I mean? But the real niggas don't care. The women is the ones that care. And the women that got their little 100,000K, the 1,000, you know what I mean? Them chicks, the women that's running the manosphere. This is a woman running the manosphere problem right here, guys. Y'all don't get distracted. Don't get caught up in this. This is between the woman running the manosphere. You know what I mean? The queens of the manosphere. This they beef. You see how they get you men to attach your emotions to that shit, and then you'll start funding they beef. Remember, when you're not in control of your emotions, somebody else is, and that means they finna get you to spend all your money. 1 + 1 = 2, boy. That boy good.
Next thing is that my friend Gabby came on the show with him, and she's dating someone that is Black. And he would say openly racist comments to her. Now, I should have pushed back on that. Like, I've been in interracial relationships. So for me to not push back on that, especially with all of the people that have been on my show, was stupid. It was stupid. I just, I was kind of like a deer in the headlights. I didn't know what to say. I was like, oh gosh. And the video we were watching wasn't even supposed to be about that. So I really don't have an excuse. It was just stupid. And again, I take full accountability for this stuff. And, you know, if I had to do it over again, I would do it differently, but I can only move forward. So, sorry, I'm going to make sure. I want to make sure that I addressed everything. I think I did. Okay. Because I talked about recruiting. I talked about, okay. So, moving forward, I really would be open to having a discussion with someone that can bring more awareness and education to the situation.
Now that's gangster. That's gangster. They're gonna leave that out of their video though, Pearl. They're gonna leave the fact that you say, you know what? I know y'all niggas is bitches, and I know you're not gonna let it go. So I want the smoke. And if you can talk to me, y'all want to vent it to me, you want to talk about it, I'm here. Cause you know they thirsty. They thirsty. They want the numbers. They want the numbers, Pearl. So that's how you apologize and still put people on. Niggas don't know that type. Niggas don't have this type integrity. This called integrity. I don't care who don't like it. You know what I mean? You is not as real as me. I'm telling you. You'll get there. You'll get there. But you not. This is integrity. You play that back. For you little weak niggas in the back. Y'all make sure y'all run on over there and get to that stream that she gonna be so y'all could, you know what I mean? And so y'all could be a whole different person when y'all get there and see her name in the chat and shit. Yo, Pearly, you the number one. Y'all niggas is weak, B.
Discussion with someone that can bring more awareness and education to the situation. So I'm open to you guys' suggestions in the comments. I also invite anybody that's made a video about me or has comments to address with me to go on Obsidian's stream tonight. It's 8 p.m. GMT. Blessing will also be there. And yeah, you know, because I don't want to run from this stuff. Again, a lot of this stuff was not well thought out. A lot of this stuff.
Now she gonna say Obsidian. She said she going to be on a. So you just gonna get hung by this old pro-black wannabe. Man, listen, man. Where my guy, Kenyatta Black guy. Kenyatta, y'all go check out Kenyatta Black piece on Obsidian, B. Very funny. Very funny. But elite.
Stuff I could have done better, and I do take full accountability for that. So, you know, go on the stream if you got something to say. I also would like to say I really don't have beef with anyone in the space that made videos about me. I understand where they were coming from.
No, you don't understand where they coming from. Because they coming from hating. They want to tear you down, yo. They want to be the queen of the manosphere. They want to have, and they was mad. First of all, now they done teamed up with Jessica X, my girl Jessica, and they was hating on her. They like, yeah, Jessica, let's get her. Because we was just getting you. You know what I mean? Anybody that had that top spot as the queen of the manosphere is going to get hated on by all the little women. All the little women. You know what I mean? Grandma did a nice little piece on you, Pearly. Grandma coming for you, Pearly. Word.
I understand where I went wrong. And I really think they had a lot of valid criticisms about me. So let me know what you guys think. I really did my best to address all of the comments in a concise way. I'm not trying to play the victim. Everything in this that has happened is my fault. And I'm just, yeah, my fault. And I will do better in the future. So let me know in the comments what you guys think. Like the video on your way out, I guess. Or
Get out of here, Pearly, yo. Go sit your ass in the corner somewhere, yo. Sit your ass in the corner somewhere, Pearly, man, and shut up. Fall back and bump your head now. Get the black girls what they want. They want you to shut up and go away so that they can run YouTube and they can get that little dopamine hit and that power. They can feel that power. You know what I mean? Go ahead. You know what I mean? Little simp forces that's helping them. Let's get back to the dude right here who sat around Pearly knowing she was racist but kept collecting them checks. You know what I mean? Like our good black brothers, like all of our good black brothers, our pro-black brothers, sit around these folks, get their money, shop with them, get fly on us, buy all these cars and fancy shit for their family, but then teach us how to hate the white man. Niggas is crazy.
Guys, people say that stuff about me.
Pearly, man, I said get out of here, man. What the fuck? Yeah, stay tuned. We got Love Dorsey. She gonna bring it all. She gonna bring the education to this right here. Cause this is definitely victim mentality amongst the black folks, man. And it's sad. This should be making all of us look bad as a whole, bro.
Oh, that's good, everybody.
Oh,
It's
hell no. Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. What the fuck? All right, give me 1 second, y'all. You know what I mean? Settle down. Right. You know what I mean? Calm down.
Settle down. Come on, calm down. Relax. You're getting a little out of order here.
Boy said the truth about Pearly. He coming for you, Pearl. This nigga said the truth, the whole truth about Pearly. So tell us, bro. Drop down, bro. What you got? We needs to know.
Said some of these things about the Jewish community, she would have been cancelled in a hot minute. Ask Kyrie Irving. Ask Kanye West. Now, this isn't about the Jewish community. This is about us. Okay? And so after that interview, Pearl decided to make an apology video, which was, in my personal point of view, disingenuous and a PR stunt. And all in all,
All right, now I give it to you, bro. That was a PR stunt. But everybody would be doing a PR stunt at this point. So that was a PR stunt. But I don't think it was disingenuous. Guys, let me know. Put a 1 in the chat if you think it was disingenuous. Put a 2 in the chat if you think it was genuine. Put a 3 in the chat if you say, I don't give a fuck, and Mr.Goodbread, you better not do another motherfucking Just Pearly story this week.
it came from a place of deception.
Guys, people say that stuff about me. They say I'm sexist. They say I'm a misogynist. And, I really just like to give people the benefit of the doubt when I interview them. I don't go into interviews trying to interrogate someone. I just more try to listen and see where they're coming from. In hindsight, that wasn't smart. And in hindsight, I should have had someone, maybe Sarah Garvey, maybe another content creator that could have pushed back more and really was more educated on the topics that he was talking about than I was, because I certainly was not an expert in any of the stuff that he was talking about.
Now, I've been on social media for a while, and I have done interviews with the likes of Tommy Robinson, Sargon of Akkad, politicians like...
See, it worked. Sean King, salute to Sean King. He said, since O'Shea Duke Jackson made those videos about her, she has gained 2 million subscribers this week on YouTube. God, hold on.
God damn! God damn! You don't find that suspicious?
I find that very suspicious, guys. And this is why I tell you guys, it's Mgtow time. It's time to go our own way. Fuck all that red pill shit. Bro. Because all red pill mean is I still want to be a dummy once I get gamed up. It's 85% of trash. It's 85% of women that don't know what they doing because it was never taught. And then there's 15% of women that know what they doing, but it's 80% of simp niggas that don't know what they doing. You see how the pattern, so It's a needle in the haystack trying to find a needle in the haystack. The good people are very few and far, and that's in both genders, yo. That's in both genders. So it's like, you damned if you do. Shit, you might as well start mingling in the righteous sphere, yo. At least we guaranteed to know the people you dealing with in the chat here is people that are take self accountability. They not victims. You know what I mean? At least you know, like right here, guys. This is where you're gonna meet. If you're single, you're gonna meet in the chat, cause everywhere else, man, that shit fake, bro. That shit fake, bro. That shit fake. It's fake. And people been around the fake shit so long, they don't even know it. They think it's normal. They think what they doing is right. Get the same bullshit results, but think what they doing is right. Hell of a mother could do no wrong. That's my hell of a mama. That's my hell of a mama. Come on, guys. We gotta change the laws of our minds. Salute to Mr. Palmer.
Likely Jasper, and also Lin May and people from the music industry like So Solid, Mega Man to be exact. Now, Pearl was reacting to my content prior to coming to the UK. And so when she came to the UK, I was very interested in the content that she would actually put out. And it just so happened that she was putting out content that I was interested in, similar to what the late, great Kevin Samuels actually put out. And I understand it because I myself had been...
See, not controlling your emotions, attaching your emotions to Kevin Samuels, like if he your God, like if he God, led you right to her. Because you need to attach your emotions to something, sir. That's your fault, bro. That's your fault, bro. Why is she apologizing to you for your fault?
embroiled in court cases and things of that nature when it comes to the mother of my son, and understand that the gynocentric order in which we live in is something that needs to be spoken about. So when she came to London, she said that she wanted to make a podcast, and I said, no problem. Okay, let's talk about it.
See, and this is what I mean. You see, we always talk about the reverse end of white privilege. But look how white privilege will invest. Because you know Kevin paid, you know she paid Kev. She paid Kev. She put her money where her mouth is. Rather than just watch the videos and try to steal his talking points, she put her money where her mouth is. You know what I mean? And not for nothing, guys. It's some of us black folks that do that. It's some of us black folks that do that. We know that all white privilege is the access of knowledge, of quality knowledge, not that cheap shit. The access of quality knowledge, guys. This is why people with money seem to get away with murder. They get away because they got the money to buy the lawyers, the best ones. You know what I mean? You looking at them like, oh, they evil, they evil. No, it's the money over everything in this world, guys. This gender war is good versus evil, guys. It's rich versus poor. And this is a classic example of black women and simp ass niggas that want to eat the rich. In the black community, they teach niggas how to eat the rich. There's a term that says eat the rich. That's where you hate on successful people, bro, because you can't reach that success. So you just hate on them. And that's where the crab in the barrel mentality comes in, and you just pull a motherfucker down. If Pearly only had 2,000 subscribers, nobody would care because they'd be so scared of her blowing her up. Because they'll already be over her or standing over her on standing on her shoulders. That's what this is about, guys. So don't you go put your emotions attached to this. Like, oh, she racist. What does it matter if she racist or not? She can't bother you. She can't touch you. Stop watching her shit. Stop eating her content, nigga.
And I decided to feature on her show. Now, when I featured on her show, because of my following in the UK, people would tune in. So essentially, I helped Pearl grow her channel. Okay, I was on there week to week, and I was working with her based on a fee. So the tragic death of...
Yo, these black men, yo. These black men is getting spooky, yo. These black men is getting spooky with this Me Too shit, yo. This nigga just Me Too'd on Pearly, bro. I got Me Too'd earlier this week, too. Like, last week, I got Me Too'd, too. Nigga came back to hit me, to tax me for some shit I did 6 months ago. so-called nigga, a scorned bitch came back to get me for some shit I so-called did 6 months ago too. But you just me too, though, bro. So you set your stupid ass around this woman, knowing I just growed her channel. Yo, this the shit I be talking about, bro. It's that passive aggressive behavior. And this come from narcissistic parents, bro. Sitting around narcissistic parents who think it's all about them, make it all about them, and they get us they fuck us up. They traumatize us so much that we get around people and don't want to talk, don't want to express our feelings and shit. This the weakness in men that women be talking about, bro. So you set your stupid ass around her, being passive aggressive, sitting there, not saying nothing, having all this shit on your heart. Come on, man. That shit is foul, bro. That's no integrity, bro. She got more integrity than you, bro. You need to apologize, bro. Now you need to apologize, bro.
Kevin Samuels happened, and there was a vacuum within the manosphere space. Who was it going to be filled by? It was actually filled by Just Pearly Things along with other content creators. Now, I believe that the reason why this space was filled is because Kevin Samuels had a large following of black men. And these black men were essentially fed up with the way feminism had taken over their community, specifically their women. So when he died, there was a vacuum and a lot of black men looking for content like this. And it was filled by Pearl. And I believe that Pearl rose to fame because she herself was the opposite of what those men had been seeing. She was a white woman. She wasn't the types of women that they had been seeing. And essentially, she was regurgitating Kevin Samuels' content. So I began working with Pearl. And from the beginning, I started to think that maybe this girl has a colonial mindset. Now, we all know that we don't want to be paranoid. So
You is a simp, bro. You're a simp. And this inside information, guys. Word, this inside information, yo. Niggas, salute to everybody that knew she was stealing Kevin Samuels' talking points, bro. Niggas said it. Niggas said, I heard her speak one time and I knew it. Like, oh, hey, she another one of those. I don't listen to Kevin Samuels because you know a lot of people. I don't listen to Kevin Samuels, and then when they talk, they be like, yo, hold up. Godfather said that.
So I kept working with her. However, the more I worked with her is the more that I saw. She had a colonial type viewpoint when it came to black people. And I had to school her a few times on what it was like to be black and the black experience, and also what slavery and colonization was actually like.
But how do you know? All right, now you can school her on what it's like to be a black man. How you can be a black you, because you is you. You is unique to you. So you can school her about you. But you can't school her about how it is to be a slave, nigga. Nigga, let's talk about it. A lot of y'all niggas like to talk and live vicariously through Kunta Kinte, bro. You met him, you saw him, you chilled with him, you shoot hoops with him. You ever roll dice with Kunta? What about Martin Luther King? You ever roll dice with him? Smoke the blunt with Malcolm X, son? Why do y'all like to live vicariously through these people, bro? Let them rest and you do the work. These people, if we waiting for anything that to be given to us, it go to them. It go to them. Why do you feel you need to get their retribution? Why do we need to get their money? That's their shit. We got to be producers, guys. We got to be contributors to this shit. We got to contribute to the community. We can't sit around and wait for shit to get thrown our way, bro. Especially those of us who is working for the white man, who is taking checks from the white man. That's greasy, bro. That's greasy.
Military gadgets are changing people's physique, and here's why. These military special forces are becoming strong.
Do you think that historical catastrophes must be compensated for?
No.
No.
That's stupid.
So then, I'm not agreeing or disagreeing.
Yeah.
So then,
you asked the question because you want to know if she believe in retribution, and she said no. As she should. She wasn't a slave. Her ancestors wasn't slaves. She living into 2022. None of our ancestors, your mother wasn't a slave, your grandmother wasn't a slave, and her mother wasn't a slave. So why is we living vicariously through that next generation? Like, what the fuck?
How come there were groups of people that got compensation then?
How come?
For instance, like Jewish people.
Oh, so we worrying about other people. We worried about other people. That's what the whole victim mentality. See how when you attach your feelings to other shit other than you and what you got to do, you know what I mean? That's a desire. I said set goals, not desires, bro. If you want to win, set goals, not desires. And I did not curse. So you will not miss that.
People, Chinese people, Japanese people with the bombs. Like there were groups of people who got compensated.
I don't know.
So it wasn't fair.
What? Well, I'm talking about like when I think about group, I think about reparations. So I mean, maybe if the people were still alive today, like I don't know, maybe. But like when you said historical, I thought you meant like at the past, not the present.
Yeah, so like in the past, so like people talk about slavery. So in the past, you know, the Holocaust happened. In the past, you know, the Japanese, but people got compensated for it.
Yeah.
There's a book, right, called How Europe Underdeveloped Africa. And when you read that book, you realize that the whole Industrial Revolution and stuff like that was started because of the colonization. And you just think, well, if you didn't do that, then you wouldn't be as successful.
So what do you mean by the colonization?
So the colonization of Africa, so both the people and the resources.
Now, guys, if you don't know, that is a real question, serious question. She do not know. She do not know. And again, this is why she should not have touched on it. You don't speak on shit you don't know. Look at her looking dumb, yo. This is why they say she always acting dumb. Sometimes it's not an act, bro. She's real. You know what I mean? She just in our face every day. So you expect her to be perfect. You see, you guys got to get out of this shit. It is no such thing as perfect people. We all come with our own flaws. Just because you see her every day and she's getting famous, YouTube famous, don't make her a celebrity. Don't make her no god, guys. And y'all attach your feelings and emotions to these fucking people all of the time, bro. And look, she just as dumb as a doorknob, bro. She need help. Remember I told y'all that. Remember I told y'all that in the beginning. She not the truth or proof like me. She not totally healed in her spirit and covered in the cloth like me. You know what I mean? So I knew that from jump. First time I heard her. Like, oh, this bitch retarded.
Right? There's a direct correlation between the colonization of Africa and the Industrial Revolution.
Okay.
And so with all the metals and the rubber and all this kind of stuff coming from Africa, it fueled the Industrial Revolution of the West.
Wait, so you're saying like in Africa, when you say colonize, you're saying like did England come in and colonize?
Yeah, like so.
Yo, RPA, pull up, bro. You know I'm always down for a good spar. And much love and respect and appreciation to you. You put me on to Mr. Palmer, and the rest has been history. But I see you got your raccoons in there. You know what I mean? There's coon. You know what I mean? I've been called better things. You know what I mean? But yeah, hop on this link so I can give you a thing or two. You know what I mean?
Europe, France, Spain, Portugal, England.
And they like enslaved Africans? And
yes.
That's what you're saying? Okay.
So they enslaved and at least colonized the continent.
Okay.
So when you colonize a continent and then you take ownership of the resources, you're able to gather those resources together and use them to your own benefit.
Right.
And so you gather those resources, use them to your own benefit and build up your economy, all the while messing up the economy of that actual country. Right.
Salute D Brown. I'm gonna be sending that back to you, yo. So after this stream, I'm gonna send that back to you. And if anything, we'll go for the next Saturday. You know what I mean? Cause it ain't even a turnout. It's just gonna be me and you tomorrow, if anything. And then tomorrow my wrestling. So I'll just cancel tomorrow and we'll go next week. Guys, next Saturday, we have that mental fortitude plus something else. I'll you know what I mean, for the same 20, I'll give y'all the work for free. You know what I mean? Y'all already know.
Right.
So that video was filmed in 2022. And in that video, what you saw was me attempting to tell Pearl and show Pearl what colonization was like. How people went to another group of people and took their resources and took what was theirs and built their empire off of it.
Yo, say word, the hell of a mothers ain't doing that today. Say word, the hell of a mothers is not doing that today, yo. The hell of a mothers is doing that today. Yo, SK, I want to bring you back on, but I'm gonna need to see your cam up, and you gotta mute everything in your background, my guy. You gotta mute everything in your background, SK. Yeah, but yeah.
So when Pearl now plays like she doesn't know what colonization is, and she doesn't know what slavery is, and she says these insensitive statements, in that video, I actually attempted to give her a book. It was called How Europe Underdeveloped Africa. I've read it myself. She semi.
See, that's why you got to start reading new information. You got to start intaking new information, because a lot of y'all sit around here and only intake that old shit. So y'all on old time. This is why y'all feeling like victims. Y'all niggas is back then. Your mindset back there in 1980, 18 something. Your mindset fucked up. Your mindset frail. You get what I'm saying, guys? Your emotions is attached to feelings, bro. Feelings, yo, make your emotions. The shit you intake, you it sit there on your conscious mind, right? And then you push it. You sit there and marinate, and you push it back to your subconscious mind, and it become a belief. You got to be intaking quality information. Anything that you push to your subconscious mind got to be facts, got to be truth, and it got to be new, because the world evolves every day.
He dismissed that book. She kind of dismissed that book. And then she went on with herself to go and interview a man like Nick Fuentes. Pearl has Africans.
Hold on, let me hit you with the intro real quick. We got SK in the class. What's going on, SK?
Yeah, I good. Yeah, I'm from Transvago, and I watching this whole debacle between Cole and these podcasters. And to be honest, it's like all of the black podcasters like in the manosphere, they're just fighting with each other. And by any chance, do you notice Cole actually talking about any of them after they made those statements about her? There's that one question I should ask.
It's all of the time, yo. Listen, they did it with the rap music. They did it with everything, right? We created. The pattern is we create it, then we fight amongst each other, and they swoop in and take it.
Yeah, because to be honest, the more people talk about Paul, the more popular she is getting. And imagine this. You know O'Shea Duke Jackson, right?
Yep.
He making videos about her, like from since it happened till up to this evening. It is just making her more popular.
It's true.
Way more popular because the amount of stars he has yet were approaching were like 200 something thousand subscribers. People have 1.38 million subscribers. So it's a win-win situation for her. She wouldn't lose anything because she's just gaining.
That's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact. Can't say nothing about that.
Yeah, because it just pointed because and I saw SS Gabby asked about reparations. Hear this, right? Hear this. In the Caribbean, we know the British control most of the islands in Caribbean, right? And
Right.
since they abolished slavery, the British paid off the owner of the plantation. And after that, the plantation owners now set us up in a way that we could gain and earn money for ourselves. So when we hear the term reparations, it's like begging. It come like begging to us because we keep hearing reparation. It's like begging. The
Right,
more you beg, the more desperate and weak you look.
right, right. When we wouldn't do nothing with the reparation, but give it right back to them. We give it
Yeah,
right back to them. When
yeah,
people screaming retribution, want it right, they're gonna give it right back to them. Reparation gonna give it right back to them.
and 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 his next thing. If they give Black people in America reparations, here's the thing, right? There's something that had to be sacrificed because you are getting tax-free money. But with tax-free money, there's a cost. Yeah, you realize that?
Facts, facts.
Because Haiti, right? In the Caribbean, we have something called okay, we have our normal salary, right? And on our salary does increase every year. And before we salary increase anywhere, we have unions that would negotiate for our salaries. So when this group negotiates for our salaries, there will be a heavy tax cut
That's a
on the
fact,
new
though. They
salary.
do
So in other words, when black people get reparations in America, you see these things like welfare, health insurance. Black people won't be able to access that because they took reparations. When you take reparations, you cannot get access to no security.
Mm-hmm.
Reparation is all the money that you are owed for yourself in your life. Because
Yeah,
because if all the black people in America get $5 million each, that is nothing to get. So
that's fact.
this comes down about reparation. It is pointless.
Right. And a lot of us don't know that we did get our reparation. Our mama got our reparation. Our mama, our hell of a mama got our reparation. Yep. Yes, she did. She got it. She got it.
Yeah,
She
yeah.
did.
So so you see all these people who are like applying for welfare and the other government funded things, those will stop as soon as they get reparations.
That's a
And
fact.
the sad thing is most black Americans do not realize that. They think reparation is free, but reparation will come at a price.
That's fact. That's fact. All right, let's get back to the video, bro. Mute up. Mute your mic. Mute your mic.
But anyway, yeah.
Are you gonna stay on the panel, or you got one more? You got some things to say, and then you gonna join the
Oh,
chat? What you gonna do?
and also one more thing. If black people get reparations, 9 out of 10 they will blow it in 1 month.
Right.
Just saying.
That's a fact.
Yeah, later.
All right, bro. Thanks for coming out, man.
Mhm,
Thanks for joining the school tonight, man.
mhm.
That worked for her. Now, Nigeria has many issues. Now, the disparity in Nigeria has rich and poor people living just on the breadline. And Pearl has these types of people working for her. They edit her videos. They make her thumbnails.
So look what I have here. This is evidence to show how hard my Americans work.
No, hold on. You forgot, yeah? This is how hard my white Americans work.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
They're
White
very hard
Americans.
workers.
Yes.
I like how they work. My white Americans really work hard. You see that?
They inspire us to work harder.
No. Do you know what? They don't even inspire. They're working hard for themselves, bro.
Oh, okay.
You know, they're putting in a lot of work, yeah? They put in a lot of work. My white
Yes.
white Americans
You guys should
work hard.
Work hard.
Yeah, you can.
So Pearl has taken people on from Africa, which on the surface looks like a good thing. And I guess it is. Africans are being fed. They're taking money from her. They are feeding their family. Amazing. However, with a colonial mindset, this can be quite dangerous. And what happened during that interview with Nick Fuentes was that she used an age-old tactic that colonizers use, which was the divide and rule tactic. She pitted African Americans versus Africans when she spoke about how hard Africans work compared to how.
Nah, I told y'all the other day, yo, can't nobody divide something that's already divided, bro. Can't nobody divide something that's already divided. Stop playing with me, yo. This shit already divided, bro. So nobody could divide that.
How hard African Americans work. And she also used the term my Africans. Much of what Pearl says is determined by her management, which she has said to me on many occasions that she shares with Candace Owens. So when you have a colonial mindset and you have a
There we go. There we go. I knew we was gonna get to the butter. I knew we was gonna get to the butter, yo. Wherever there's smoke, there's fire.
They ask for the truth, but they can't handle it. They want to remain stupid.
They want to remain stupid, y'all.
management who tell you what to say. What generally happens, in my personal point of view, and what I actually saw, was that she began to start paying people pittance. She began to start offering contracts to people that owned them, just like a colonial master would. Case in point, myself and Pearl sat down to have a conversation about me signing to her contractually. And I want to make this very clear. I have never signed to the Just Pearly Things network. I have always been an independent. Pearl has known that, and I have known that. And so anytime I worked with Pearl, we had agreed a fee, and I worked for that fee. I have never been signed to the Just Pearly contract.
All right, so she offers you a contract, bro. In the NBA, you could apply that template that you running with, that little template you finna run with. You could apply that to all government Satan Zaddy and his little fun puppets. You can apply that to the NBA, the NFL. It look real close to slavery, the way they stand up there and show how big they are, how fast they run and shit. You see them training camps. What you think training camps is, sir? So stop playing dumb, bro. If you an independent dude, then you're an independent dude. Then you get your money straight up off the top. Boom. Don't sign nothing. But trying to mention that to try to rally the people to get them to think, oh, she wants to own slaves. Bro, every person, look at Vince McMahon. All them wrestlers is independent contractors signed to him. They can't do nothing. They can't wrestle anywhere else. That's what business is. See, this is what happened when you pick mingy niggas to come up with. They bring them survival tactics and that narcissism shit that they moms had, that they grew up around, and they bring that shit to your company, and you thought they was building with you. Whole time they was trying to find a way to do what their mother did to their father. Message. That's a message.
Just Pearly Things contracts. However, she has signed a few Africans, namely King Riches and Auntie Jenny. Now, I have no problem with a King Riches or an Auntie Jenny. However,
so then why are you worrying about their money? Why are you worrying about their pockets? Why are you worrying about their contract? Why are you mentioning?
If we look at the contracts that they signed, you would understand the reason why I use the term colonization and colonial. Now, myself and Pearl sat down to have a conversation, and she expressed to me that she wanted to do a new segment for her show. In that segment, she said that she would like me to present a topical news show on a day-to-day basis. So I said, okay, no problem. Talk to me. What are we talking about?
Black guys, for the last time, right? I got a lot of white friends, a lot of white people that I know, right? They rather be in their brand. You know what I mean? They'd rather rock with their brand. They don't hate us, but they don't like us. Can you understand that? Same thing that we do. You know what I mean? We rather be with our brand. You know what I mean? We don't hate them. Some of us don't hate them because then, you know what I mean? Obviously, 80% of us hate them. But for the most part, we don't hate them, but we just don't. We rather be with our people. And that's not racist, guys. It's not racist. But when it comes to them, guys, y'all thinking that they love you or something. They like D. They like the BBC. That's it. That's it. They like our energy. They like our creativity. They like what we can offer. They like our resources just like every other race in America, in this world. They like our resources. They like our swag. They like the BBC. Not you. All right? Fuck, man. For the last time, come up out that fairy tale, that la la land, yo. Stop popping them blue pills.
About. And she said she would want me within her studio 4 days per week. I said, okay, from what time? She said from 10 in the morning till 5 o'clock in the evening. And I said, okay, well, that is 7 hours. I said, so working 4 to 5 days a week for 7 hours is essentially a day job. I said to her, okay, so what is my guaranteed fee at the end of the month? What is the salary? And she looks at me and she says, we do not do guarantees and we do not do salaries. So I said, so if you don't do guarantees and you don't do salaries, what is it that you actually do? And she said she does percentages. So I said, okay, cool. Well, what's the percentage? She said, Sarah, you're the high end, so you will get 70-30. So I said, fine, okay, let me listen. 70% goes to me and 30% goes to you. Now she looked at me and she said, no, 70% goes to me, Pearl, and 30% goes to me, Sarah Garvey. And that's when I started scratching my head. And I said, hang on a minute. So are you telling me that's a high-end contract for you? And she said, yes. And I said, so are you saying that Just Pearly Things Network has other people on low-end contracts? She said, yes. I said, King Rich's and Auntie Jenny? She said, yes. I said, what's the low end? She said, it's 10 to 15%. So essentially, she could be owning 80% of the content, which is basically the monetized views on somebody's channel, and they only take home 15% of the money. She said yes.
Yo, bro. See, this is the shit, yo. Face Facts said it best right there when he said it, yo. Niggas beg for the deal, then complain about the results. Bro. And not only do they beg for the deal, they take the deal, work the deal, and then complain about the deal. Bruh, if the numbers don't add up, if the math ain't mathing, then don't take the deal and take your services somewhere else. Go to South Beach, take your services to South Beach, nigga. But don't take the deal. And another thing, well, how much you think you was supposed to get? You thought you was supposed to get 70, so what's she going, so 30% to her, that's going, that, man, listen, you see what I mean about these niggas, man? And then they can't count, just like they mother, they can't count, bro. This is when you're not in control of your emotions, bro. How can you be so emotional? Why would you attach your feelings to her pockets? Now you pocket watching, bro. If she give you 70%, sir, what will she have to run the podcast, to pay the sound, the audio, the everybody else that need to get paid out of her 70? Because you just looking at her getting 70, not seeing other things got to get done with that 70. So, sir, she might end up with just 30 like you. So it might be a fair deal, sir. Niggas, bro. Niggas, bro. But then these be the ones that swear they educated. They swear they smarter than the 5th grader, bro.
I said, Pearl, how long are these contracts for? She said 3 years. So I said, let me get this straight. You want to own me for 3 years, to take 70% of my ad revenue, keep me in your studio from 10 o'clock in the morning till 5 o'clock in the evening for 4 to 5 days a week, and you are not guaranteeing me any money. I said respectfully, for what reason would I work for your company? She said, because we have a great studio and we have great lighting and we have great editors that will edit your stuff down. Now,
Pearly, you are a dummy. You are a dummy for saying that shit. Why would that be your pitch? See, this that young shit. She 25, guys. She 25, her own business. Obviously, she's raking in the millions because she's paying people and shit now. So come on, guys. You got to cut her some slack. There's no such thing as perfect people. Yeah, she white, and I know we hate successful people. Plus, she white. But guys, even if it was a black person, guys, it'll be looking crazy. The black woman will be looking crazy out here, bro. She'll be looking crazy out here. Why would that be your pitch, Pearly? She need a mentor. She need help, bro. She need an assistant. Fast.
I may be a lot of things, but I'm not an idiot. I may be cool, I may be calm, I may be collected, but I'm not a fool. And essentially, the colonial mindset of Pearl has people working on her quote-unquote plantation for absolute pittance, when a year ago, I suggested to her to look into exactly what colonization was, and she acted dumb.
Guys, people say that stuff about me. They say I'm sexist. They say I'm a misogynist. And, I really just like to give people the benefit of the doubt when I interview them. I don't go into interviews trying to interrogate someone. I just more try to listen and see where they're coming from. In hindsight, that wasn't smart. And in hindsight, I should have had someone, maybe Sarah Garvey, maybe another content creator that could have pushed back more and really was more educated on the topics that he was talking about than I was, because I certainly was not an expert in any of the stuff that he was talking about.
Now, I grew up in a time where there were brilliant R&B girl groups like TLC, and also brilliant R&B artists like Toni Braxton. They both sold millions and millions and millions of records, but they ended up broke. Why? Contracts. They were signed to contracts that did not favor them. And essentially, what Pearl is trying to do is come back in with the same contracts and do the exact same thing to the manosphere and do the exact same thing to the red pill community. Why? Because Kevin Samuels left a gap, and Kevin Samuels' fan base was predominantly black men, and Pearl has come in there and attempted.
Now he switched from Pearly's employees to Kevin Samuels' fan base. So you saying Kevin Samuels was hiring as many people, as many Africans and as many black people as her? Kevin Samuels hired them, or he worked with them or put them on, or did he hire them? Now let's start talking facts now, because I know when Kevin was at his peak, he had 1 million haters trying to tear him down because he wasn't putting people on. Yeah. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it now. Tread lightly. You ain't talking to a dumb nigga. I know I curse. You know what I mean? But I'm not a dummy.
To be top of the food chain. I will not be a part of this game, and I will not be a part of this colony. I have always been an independent. If people in the UK who can actually say and watch all of my content can say that I've been around before Pearl even arrived in the UK, what would I look like signing my life away, essentially, 70% of all I own, to this woman who just arrived in the UK the other day? She said to me that she's actually looking to sign more talent this year. Good for her. Good for the talent. But I hope they watch this video, and I hope they realize exactly what they will be signing. And
Wait a minute. They in the UK? Niggas is all the way, niggas got their feelings and emotions all the way attached to UK. She finna jerk some UKans. Man, y'all niggas be playing, man. Y'all niggas play all day. Come on, let's
I
hurry up.
actually hope
Love.
that this video makes her think about the ways, because essentially I had been with her from the beginning and I had helped grow her channel. And if she could suggest this to me, somebody who helped her grow her channel, then you are nothing to her. I have only given you around 30% of what I know. We haven't even touched on the very odd and weird parties that Pearl likes to invite people to.
Oh, this is finna get good, y'all. This finna get good now. He finna be a snitch. He finna be a rat. This is finna get good, y'all. We gonna stay tuned, y'all. I'm sorry, guys. We gotta stay tuned. He's gonna drag this now. He gonna drag this.
And I was invited to one last
Hell
year,
of a mother, yo.
and
Hell
she
of
told
a
me
mother. This is
that
a hell of a mother playbook at best. Hell of a son at best, boy. He might be taking down. He might take down Blueface, boy.
manager was coming from America and they were going to have a party. And very interestingly, they said that it was going to be board games. And I said, okay, cool. I don't mind playing Monopoly. I don't mind playing Snakes and Ladders. When I got there and I asked her about the board game, she said, no, a board game. There was a whiteboard in the living room. And what she proposed was that we all have a time on the whiteboard and we do what she says and we talk about certain things which were quite sexual and we put them on the whiteboard. But you know what I saw? I always saw her manager Kobe in the corner filming everything. And we've all spoken amongst ourselves and we've spoken about Hollywood and the things that go down. And within that party, what I saw was if people were on that board doing very sexual things and doing things while they were drunk, that stuff was being recorded. But we'll speak about it another time.
Here, I want to ask the men in here. Men in here. I want to ask the men in here. Okay. Women,
That's deep. That's deep right there, right there. We know what that mean. That mean she trying to get something on y'all so y'all won't do nothing. That's how they do. You know what I mean? Y'all keep fucking around with these people. Y'all keep. That's your fault, bro. You took the deal. You playing around with fire. Let's get to my girl Love so she could bring this down, so she could break this thing down. Cause these people be playing like they victims. These people be victims, yo. I told you, poverty is a mindset, and it start with the victim mentality. It start with that victim mindset, yo. God, Love, take it away, man. Do your thing, girl. You know.
So, all right, y'all, this your girl, Bree, that's my home girl. Got another video for you. This your girl, Love Dorsey, back with another video. Stop playing.
So listen, this is what I was trying to explain to y'all overall. You can't be successful in life, right? And when I say success, let me explain, because everybody idea of success normally be different stuff. But by success, I mean every adult pretty much has some sort of money goals for themselves. Whatever.
Listen, yo, success is peace. Money buys peace, and peace will buy your happiness. So let's not play dumb. You know what I mean? A lot of people got all the money. They got all of the material shit, and they miserable. They miserable. They ain't got no man, and that's what they really want, but they disguise it with all this material shit. You know what I mean? They ain't got no family, and that they be missing family, but they disguise it with alcohol and with cigarettes and weed and shit. But peace is success, bro. Peace is success. And that's why your peace of mind is priceless, guys.
your money goals are, whatever your idea of success financially, even if it's just getting stable to where you don't have to rob Peter to pay Paul or work check to check, your financial success, and then the overall success that everybody should be after in life, which is happiness with you. Like understanding regardless of how my bread going, regardless of the problems that life.
And you ain't never gonna be happy with you if you attach yourself to ancestors and slaves and reparation. You gotta stay who you are. You got to focus on the goal and the task at hand today.
Life throw at me, I have more good days than I do bad days. I have, more to be thankful for than I do to complain about. This is what I mean by success, right? Mental success, and then some sort of success as far as your stability.
That means worry about what you do have and not worry about what you expect somebody to give you. Worry about what you have. Precious what you have. You know what I mean? It's precious already. You good. Black people, you good. Stop worrying about other shit that ain't got shit to do with you and today.
In your life, right? You can't achieve that shit if you in situations where y'all bickering about just the things that occur from being human beings, like differences of opinion, people just handling situations different because I'm a male and you a female, or I'm a female.
My man, Panda, he gets it again. He gets another one. Man, it's becoming annual. It's becoming an annual.
Will you please stop balling up and falling up and so we can't even figure out what it is? It's going to be $1 just laid out in there. It's all right. It won't hurt our feelings. We had to go to Family Dollar and buy iron. To iron out all the dollars because we can't even tell what they are. I work in the trustee ministry, and we're trying to go to Golden Corral too. By the time we iron out all the dollars, everything is closed. And we don't even cook on Sunday no more. So just lay it in the plate. It's still going to be $1. Amen? Come on, y'all. Let's just get along. Come on. Help us out. Because we ushers. We ushers. Amen? We're here to serve you. And
Facts, we urges, man. Salute. Sheesh.
You a male, or I'm older and you're younger, or my cultural or ethnic background is this and yours is this. So we view things different based on that. Like if you in a relationship and all y'all do is like fuss, fight about the small shit, you'll never be successful overall. And a lot of y'all really don't.
And remember, guys, she coming from a relationship standpoint, but this go from a friendship, partnership, life shit, guys. Period. If you focus and put all your emotions on some stupid shit, some shit ain't got nothing to do with you, you will never be successful. You will never be successful, bro.
Understand, instead of being real with yourself, that a person cannot give you this fairy tale when they living in a nightmare. Meaning when they're trying to sort out the shit that matter overall, their stability, they basics. Y'all know when I talk about the basics. Fucking yo.
Facts, guys. America fucked up. America is stressed out. America ain't got no time to be giving you anything. You got to get it on your own, bro. America fucked up. You looking for something from something that's fucked up? Look at it. Look how stupid you look. Looking for something from something that's fucked up. You got to get it now, bro.
Your transportation, how you feed yourself, your place to live, all the stuff that you need to be able to like get yourself on track as an adult, right? The shit that you need to be, function and be able to even think about self, bettering me, getting some money, like just the stuff that comes before the actual elevation. Like if you in a situation where I can't even focus on that, like, or I can't get that together because another person next to me is trying to make themselves matter in my life more than this stuff, like that's important, the real shit. Like y'all really got to tell yourselves, you crazy. Like you're crazy to think that somebody that's broken, somebody that's trying to find their way, somebody that's trying to sort out their own financial problems or their own demons or their own trauma can get with you and just give you this perfect, like, fairy tale treatment. Do y'all understand what I'm explaining? And this ain't just females, this dudes too. Like a lot of y'all just do not realize if people don't have themselves together, they cannot be shit to you. And then y'all will get with people
If the
and
shoe
ignore
fits,
all
let them wear it.
the signs that they need to work on them. Y'all won't give a fuck that the people really need to spend some time building themselves up, and then y'all call yourselves carers of them, or a good person, or I was a real friend of them, or I was loyal. But all y'all be doing is taking y'all emotions and trying to manipulate a bitch into making you matter more than their important shit. Y'all understand what I'm explaining?
That's a fact, yo. For my little reverse coons out there, don't try to drag us real critical thinkers into y'all bullshit, bro. No, we ain't expecting nothing. No, we don't care what Pearly said. Good, she apologized. She should, because she did public disrespect, so that deserves a public apology. She did that, and we off till our purpose. You know what I mean? We don't give a fuck about that, and y'all not gonna trick us and drag us into that bullshit. Y'all be with y'all little ancestors and your 400 years of slavery over there in the black community. Y'all stand over there. The line has been drawn, all right? And white people did not divide us. You divided yourself. You stood over there because you decided you wanted to simp. You wanted to simp for women that don't even like you. You wanted to simp for black women who got your retribution, all right? That's facts. My mama black.
Somebody say, yeah, but what do you do after you let that person go so they can build their
Here
self
we go with the
and then
butt.
they start making your life a living hell when it comes to co-parenting because they're mad you left? Okay, let me explain this to y'all, right? Because y'all love to butt. Your happiness is a choice.
Right. They love the butt. They love to place their happiness in the white man's hand and in society's hand. And then get mad when they don't get shit for it. Crazy.
Peace is a choice. Trust is a choice. Waking up and being okay is a choice, right? I want y'all to just really hear me. The person that typed that, like, just really receive what I'm explaining. Human beings are at their most vulnerable when they wake up in the morning and before they go to sleep at night. These are the parts of your day where you make a decision on how you want to be. A lot of y'all, the reason why your baby daddy and the stuff he doing matters so much, and you can sit on here and say, he's trying to make my life a living hell, or she's trying to, is because
the white people, because the white man's trying to kill us. The white man's trying to get us. It's the same template, guys.
you receive in everything they take out. They dish out, excuse me. Everything they do, every bit of pettiness, everything they say, you make it matter in your world. I talk to y'all all the time about perception and perspectives. What you have going on within you really determines how you perceive the world and what you receive in. I explained this to y'all before. I could sit on this live and say all of y'all is some stupid ass, puss ass bitches. Some of y'all, you're going to take it personal, feel some type of way, sell out back. Some of y'all going to get off of here and not think twice and go on with y'all life.
And that's a fact. And that's called being emotional intelligent. And that's everything. Hit that like button, guys. Smash that like button for me, guys.
The same thing could be done to multiple people. Say the same exact thing to multiple people, but it hit everybody different because it's based
And
on
that's a
what's
fact. Because we all can run with the slave shit. We all can run with the, oh, my ancestors and Kunta Kinte and Martin Luther King. And we can all run with that shit. Why y'all run? Why y'all choose to run with it? Why y'all choose to make that a roadblock, though? That's what you need to point the finger at. When you look in the mirror, butt ass nigga, that's what you need to find out. You need to dig deep.
going on within you. Half the stuff that y'all worry about, the stuff that y'all say a baby daddy or a baby mama trying to do to y'all, the stuff that y'all go to work and be annoyed by, the things in y'all community y'all let bother y'all, it come because you receive it in. In order to be bothered, you got to be in a space where the shit actually bothers you. This has to do with your perception and what you have done to basically fix and be at peace with you. Y'all got to genuinely understand what I'm explaining. Some of y'all don't realize you're easily offended because you're not well.
That's a fact, yo. Y'all not well. Y'all niggas is on these 9-to-5 jobs, but y'all hate government Satan's zaddy. You know what I mean? You look stupid. You look stupid out here, bro. Y'all doing nothing to create your own generational wealth. You taking checks Friday after Friday, but then you run around here and your physics cash checks, but your mental say I hate the white man. Like that is twisted. That's sick, guys. Remember, company policy is your slavery. It's the new slavery. And if you ain't trying to get off that, if you ain't working towards getting off that, even if you never escape it, if you're at least trying to get off that, then you on to something. But if you just good with it, then you look foolish out here, bro. With the white man story, with the reparation story, you just look crazy. And that's a fact, guys. That's not just my opinion, my perspective. That's a whole fact. And every time you go into one of them sneaker stores and hat stores or shoe stores or whatever, and spend your money, let that ring out in your mind. Mr.Goodbread gonna pop up. Ding. Yeah.
You're easily bothered because you're not well. Notice when I say well, I'm talking about up here, because it don't matter how you look or how much money you got. When you're not well, up here, a lot of stuff will bother you. When you've been knowing people for a while, like how some of y'all been knowing y'all baby daddies, you've been knowing your baby mamas, half of y'all, you can call out their behavior before they do it, but yet you still react as if it was some catastrophic event in your life that you did not see coming.
That's a fact. By now, that racism shit numb. We done seen it. We done watched it. It's always pushed in our face. So for you to be triggered by stupid shit still in 2023, get some help, bro. Get some help, bro. Cause I find that very suspicious.
You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious?
Y'all be knowing, because you done been this nigga baby mama for 5, 6, 7 years, the nigga unreliable. Yet every time he doesn't show up or do some unreliable shit, you make it seem like your world is crashing down. Somebody's doing something to you. But if this is this person's character, if this is how they are, at some point, you got to take care of you. Meaning you got to stop worrying about if they get it right or not and worry about when you're going to get you together enough to be able to move on and not make that shit matter. It's going over a lot of y'all head.
Facts. And guys, keep in mind, I am aware that I am a city boy. I'm a New York Cityer. You know what I mean? So the white people over here, they keep in their area. They got a section. They got their own sections, and they don't come out. And if they do, it's to the school campus and it's back. And they say hi, they speak. So I have never endured the shit that maybe some of the Southerners have endured. You know what I mean? So I do know that. But again, your mother got the retribution, and she should have moved you up north.
A lot of y'all is going right over your head because you want to be some sort of victim of another person. My page ain't that page. The stuff
Correction, reparation. Your mother got the reparation, because I know the little triggered folks that don't like me saying that. Oh, he said retribution. She got your reparation. Your mom's, yeah.
talk about, it's not gonna hit with y'all that keep on wanting to say but what if you keep trying to do this and the person don't? But love, what if you keep on trying to trust them and they don't? But love, what if you keep on trying to communicate? Your self-esteem is low, honey, because if you are trying to give somebody something that they don't want or they're not trying to receive, guess what? You just leave it alone and go work on you. Go live your life. Go pursue your happy. Go do you. I'm going to say this. That victim shit is conditioned in a lot of urban people. The idea that the state of your life is somebody else's fault. The idea that you don't have to be real with yourself about the choices you made and what you're living in is actually the consequences of those choices. Like, that shit is conditioned in y'all.
Who taught him, love? Who taught him?
Remember you in prayer. Anyone else have a word from the Lord, a testimony of God's goodness? Come home drunk from school. laying up with men, out there prostituting, having oral sex with my mouth, licking me in balls.
Like some of y'all, you genuinely believe there's going to be some sort of cookie or some sort of saving at the end of your road for tolerating and accepting mediocrity or just, I'm fucked up like this because he keep doing this to me. Or I can't get myself together, love, because she keep doing this to me. Or I ain't never had this because my mama and them did this. Or I was in the system, love. So the excuses. And I ain't even telling you, you can't tell yourself these excuses if that's what you want to do. I'm telling you, ain't nobody gonna come save you. These bitches be broken, fucked up all their life, tired and crying all their life, a victim of everything all their life. Ain't nobody coming to save your ass.
And that's a fact. Oh, it's true.
If the shoe fits, let them wear it.
And ain't nobody gotta
Jobs
come.
will replace you. Relationships, people will move the fuck on. Kids will grow up and get wiser and distance themselves from you. If you don't work on your energy, your attitude towards life, your self-esteem, your skills to be able to communicate and maintain social relationships,
But hold on, love. It will always be some bum ass niggas teaming up, victim minded niggas that fell off the horse and never tried to get back on, or even if they tried to get back on, couldn't get back on, that'll be able to relate. You know what I mean? Dumb minds think alike.
you will go your whole life complaining, bitching, whining, nagging, blaming other people for where you're at. And most people, they got their own demons, their own trauma, their own bills, their own goals that they trying to get together. Now, I said all that to say this. A lot of y'all having a hard time in relationships because you're in them and you're asking for the other person to give you a fairy tale when they're living their own personal nightmare. Y'all want people to be perfect communicators that nobody ever taught them or communicated well with them all throughout their upbringing of their life. Y'all want trust from people that they've been bred of a street and a criminal lifestyle and they ain't supposed to trust.
That's a fact. Y'all niggas want loyalty from Pearly. Pearly been taught how to get y'all niggas her whole life. And y'all looking for loyalty from Pearly. See y'all attach y'all feelings to the wrong people. Y'all attack y'all feelings to the wrong resource. You don't even need the resource.
Nobody is what they mind and they homeboys and their lifestyle has taught them. Y'all want pure, healthy, organic love from people that they've never been shown pure, healthy, organic love. Y'all be in situations and you want monogamy out of somebody that is telling you through their actions and their energy that that's not what they own. And then y'all want people to be wrong and villains and evil people for not conforming to what you want them to be when they got their own wants for what they want they self to be.
Exactly, yo. Exactly. And that's a fact, yo. 7 years old in Haiti eating dirt cookies to stop the stomach growling. Put Pearly contract be unfair. Man, listen. It was only 3 years. If you trying to be a YouTuber, that's light. That's like a 3-year program that you get paid for. That's done. Like, you know what I mean? I'm taking that. Like, you know what I mean? Why be a snake about it?
Like, this is some shit y'all really got to receive in. Like, when I be doing these one-on-one calls with y'all, and, I really sit and listen. I listen to how you tell the story. I listen to what you're talking about. I listen for what you feel like is the relevant stuff to tell me. All this shit tell me more about y'all than you ever know. A lot of y'all.
And that's a fact. And I just be sitting there like, yeah. Oh, you want me to believe that shit? You want me to worship that? That's who you look up to? I just be sitting there in my head just watching niggas like, yo, that shit crazy. Shit be really crazy to me. And I don't give a fuck if I like him or not. I tell him, man, hey, you crazy, bro. That's crazy. Dead ass. Y'all know me. The truth for proof.
Y'all, you paid for a 30-minute one-on-one consult call with me. For the whole 25 minutes, you talked about the nigga or you talked about the bitch. You don't realize the things that you're telling me about them It's telling me more about you than them. I'm just looking at y'all like y'all looking at me. Some of y'all, you 30, 35, 40, 50, 60. You have yet to have a genuine understanding for what personal accountability is. There's a lot of y'all females, young and older, you in relationships. You will not, for the life of you, y'all get mad at me. You want to call me names. You want to talk about my tattoo on my neck. You want to say, oh, she trying to get the niggas to pick her. All I be trying to tell y'all is that y'all bitches be trying to manipulate niggas with y'all emotions and y'all feelings. You will ignore what a nigga is telling you and showing you, all for the sake of trying to get your fairy tale in the end out of somebody that does not know how to be a Prince Charming. And then some niggas, they don't want to be one. A lot of y'all dudes, for the life of me, y'all cannot understand when I explain that if a woman does not respect you, she will not submit to you. You will not have this fucking relationship goal, tame a woman, that's my bitch, she ain't gonna look at nobody else, wifey material ass situations when you with a woman that she does not respect you as the man that you are. And you can't teach a woman how to respect you. That shit comes based on her getting to know you and seeing value in you that she feels like needs to be respected.
Come from her seeing how much you love yourself. Remember, women, they like the guys that like them. They love the guys that love themselves. It sounds selfish, but they love the guys that are selfish to themselves. Yeah. That's how you get your respect. If you don't respect you, she not gonna respect you. If you respect her, she gonna treat you like a fan. And I'm not saying disrespect her. I'm saying that simp shit that y'all be thinking y'all gotta do. Cut that shit out. Knock it off, bro. You ain't fooling nobody, bro. You want to show her how nice of a man you is? Bust your ass and get on your purpose to where she gotta be nagging you, talking about you don't spend time with her. That's how you get your respect.
I told y'all dudes, some of y'all, you done spent a lifetime getting pussy, but you ain't conquered now woman. You fuck a lot of bitches, but you conquered none. Meaning you been in the bed with bitches that while you in them, they don't trust you. Time you get up, they're ready to argue with you. The energy between y'all be so toxic.
And why I tell y'all go Mgtow, this is why I tell y'all go Mgtow. Why play Let's Pretend? Why we that right there is a recipe for disaster. Cause all you gotta do is slip up, you know what I mean? Slip up and don't pull out, and you already know where it's gonna be. You already know. You know what I mean? You going downtown, you know what I mean?
Come on, you stayed in there. You should have pulled out. You stay in, you know what happens. All right, come on. What are you, stupid or something?
So negative. Everything she got to say overall has to do with manipulating and controlling you as a man. Y'all won't listen when I'm explaining to y'all. Respect is what gets a woman to be submissive, to listen to you different, to talk to you different, to care differently about what you want for yourself. Y'all just don't get this. It's always, but love, what about this? But love, what if these bitches this? I explained the other day when I was on the one-on-one with the dude, nigga make over $500,000 a year, trying to understand how to, set his lifestyle up. He want to deal with multiple women. He don't want to lie to him. He wanted to be only women that actually want to be in situations like that. Cool. Y'all not can help a bitch organize their life however they want it when it comes to this relationship shit. The issue is you got to have a certain level of self-esteem already before you go socialize and try to deal with other people. You have to have a certain level of respect.
Yo, listen, I'm gonna tell you straight up and down, yo. 80%, 85% of niggas is not ready for no poly relationship. That's why I don't really touch on that here. I'm gonna start doing some more rumbles about that. That means so y'all go follow me on Rumble for those of you that's interested in that type shit right there. But I don't really touch on that here because I need y'all to get your mind right first. I mean, if you ain't got your mind right, you boy, if you don't got your mind right, it's a lost cause, bro. Trust me.
respect for yourself, for you to go out and want people to respect you. Women want to feel wanted. Men want to be respected. The only way a woman is actually going to be submissive, and you're going to see that soft side, and in your presence, she's going to allow you to be a man and not be telling you what to do and trying to boss you around and be your motherfucking mama and your counselor and your pastor and all of that shit, is for you to be someone that she respects. And a lot of y'all niggas stay around past the disrespect. I'm just looking at y'all like y'all looking at me. A lot of y'all women, you in relationships, you love the nigga because you let him fuck too soon, you know. And when I say too soon, what I mean is you didn't give him the chance to earn you. So the nigga got the milk without having to buy the cow. Like the shit's going on before the nigga ever have to actually earn it. And see, this is what y'all think. You think because you cute and you pretty and you know you on top of the nigga head and you got him texting you stuff, you feel like your pussy is such woo that the man gonna actually see value in something that he got for free. And y'all think men don't sit around and understand that I got way more than what I actually earned out of her. She gave the shit away. So why the fuck would I actually jump through hoops, work any different, rearrange my lifestyle when the bitch is teaching me what she will how to treat her based on what she's tolerating? No value. And see, you can't fuck your way into something and then try to talk your way out of it. Meaning y'all will give up pussy and shit and fuck your way into a situation where a nigga don't really see no value in you. Then you try to talk the nigga into valuing you. Then you be somewhere on a phone call crying, trying to make me believe the nigga did something to you. But you ain't have no boundaries. You ain't have no stages, no layers to you, to where the man got a reason to pursue you. And then all y'all want to sit around and say is niggas ain't shit. Niggas ain't this. Niggas ain't that. But what are you that you allow for the shit to go on in your space?
Facts. Preach,
This is
love.
another thing too, in this same category. I don't know who like educated y'all or didn't educate y'all on what dating is, but people are allowed to talk to multiple people when they're dating. When people are dating, they are dating. They are weighing out their options, deciding who they mesh well with.
I told y'all that a long time ago. Guys. Yes, I did. Stop playing. Stop conforming to the ways of the world.
Y'all be a bug from jump. Just let that settle. A bug from jump. Y'all be trying to catch people in stuff that you can't catch them in because you're not in some monogamous, committed relationship. They haven't earned you. You haven't earned them. Nobody ain't had no real. You feel like, oh, because you done fucked me 2 or 3 times, you should have known that if you fucking with me.
Exactly. And this is where that paternity fraud come in. This is where he should have left it, he should have pulled it out. But we all know that they don't require men to wear protection because that is a sign of disrespect when dealing with them. So preach, love. Preach, love. And I love that because they like hearing things. They done crown Pearly the damn queen of the manosphere. Here, you've been around for about 7 years now, but because you curse. But because you rough. You got a rough voice. You know what I mean? All the things that they stick on us, true heaven sent instruments that came to help the people. All the things that they stick on me, my sister, they stick on you. And you sit there for 7 years with all this good information, with all this real right, the righteous shit. But no, they want to promote bullshit. This is what I say, bro. And then they get mad. They get mad when white people do them dirty, when the evil white people, because not all white people are evil, just like not all black people are stupid. You know what I mean? But they get mad when the white people do them dirty. Like, come on, bro. Why is this woman not the queen of the manosphere?
If you fucking with me, like basically, you better not fuck with nobody else. And it's supposed to be just on the strength of like, cause you fucked me a couple times.
We got the good guy Zone in the school. What's going on, Zone?
Salute, class. Welcome to school today. And today we're going to be talking about. Nah, what's going on, Mr. Goodbread?
Zone said, yo, Mr. Goodbread, fuck all that shit. Where my reparation?
Yeah, you can go ahead with the video, Mr. Goodbread.
All right.
A bug from jump. A whole bug from jump. What's in your wallet? I'm just looking at y'all like y'all looking at me.
Come on, love. Don't look too long now, girl. Wrap it up. Wrap it up.
It's so many females that like you made your own commitment up in your head based on what you passed out. Somebody said, I've been hurt so bad, I'm staying single forever. Here go the thing. Most of y'all hurt. What I'm trying to say is most of y'all hurt be y'all hurting y'all own self. Y'all don't want to date. You want to meet a nigga, fuck, or vibe real hard right away without going through anything and then tell yourself that y'all in a relationship and that he should know better. He should know.
Right, yo. If y'all stop looking at other people's relationships and stop looking online at what other people is doing and realize that what other people is doing is what they doing. And what you got is what you got. You know what I mean? What shorty, what her man is, his vibe is not your man vibe. So you can't expect that out of your man, sis. And that's the problem. Y'all look too much. Y'all eyes bigger than y'all goddamn stomach, yo. Black don't crack, but it sure expand.
He should know, love. It don't. We done been fucking. He done been staying the night over here every night. We done went on a trip. We done did all this stuff, and he should know better. You ain't got no real commitment from the man. Y'all know I tell y'all all the time, men need to choose the female. Y'all be out here choosing, and you be choosing based on the rules and the stuff you got in your mind. You be hurting your own fucking self. Be a bug from jump. Upset by an imaginary commitment.
And you dudes be doing that shit too. Dudes, y'all not low. Y'all niggas be out there trying to really chase these Instagram models, and y'all know them bitches is hoes. And y'all put it in y'all mind when y'all bag the bitch that she really could be loyal. She really could play this fairy tale thing with y'all. Y'all stupid. Like really, guys, like y'all really gotta ask yourself. Else you acting like a grown man when you start chasing these Instagram bitches, bro. And I was on the shit. Love let me end it. Love let me end it on the good note. Hold on, Zone. All right, that brings us to the end of our stream. Let me remove that little. You know what I mean? I got a little I'm trying out little things now, cause I'm finna try to get monetized. I think I figured out this whole reuse content crap. You know what I mean? But I done got rid of all the watermarks. So, Zone, what's going on tonight, man? Happy Friday, bro.
Yes, sir. Happy Friday to you, my good sir. Happy Friday to the Goodbreads, the visitors in the chat. Man, with the whole Pearly Thing situation, when you say you had the poll earlier about if she was being disingenuous. You did the one. What was it? One, 2, and 3.
One was it was disingenuous. 2 was it was genuine, and 3 was Man, I don't give a fuck what it was. Like, and then Mr. Goodbread, you bet not do a motherfucking another Miss Pearly anything for the rest of this month, B. Especially on this topic, man.
Listen, man. These Beckys, you know, I don't want to say that I'm an expert when it comes to Becky's, but you know, I am out here in Arizona, so that's the primary population.
Speak, preach.
They are not dumb, man. They are not dumb. As Dirty Folk says, you know, Keisha is a folk fight promoter, but you know, Becky she's the ultimate fight promoter. And I'm gonna go ahead and say that, you know, she was very disingenuous because I catch bits and pieces of it's so much stuff. It's just hard to keep a track of everything that's going on. But yeah, she's definitely disingenuous because she, you know, she was on IG, you know, popping her shit with the lead attorney, and she said, "Fuck the apology." So, you know, she basically let it be known, and like the Jeffrey Butler dude that you was playing on the screen, he's right, because she said in that interview, she said that I guess whoever's been talking noise about her better hope that she doesn't have any kind of footage, because she gonna release it.
Oh, wait, she said that on the lead attorney joint?
She said it was something along the lines of that, because that video's been like it's being taken down, so I never got to see the whole video, but I did hear her say that she said that she's gonna have her time, she's gonna have her team look and see who's been saying what, and you know, whatever she can find, that's what she's gonna put out. I guess, yeah. So that's one thing you got to be careful of when it comes to these Beckys. Like, you know, Coach Greg Adams, he already, because she, you know, that's really kind of like her OG when it comes to the, you know, the talking points and stuff like that.
Right.
Coach has already told her. I was watching his stream when she was in the comments, and I guess one of the moderators had blocked her because they thought it was a fake page or whatever.
Right.
But it was her real page. And Coach she came on the stream, and Coach told her that, hey, you're only 26 years old. Stick to what you know.
Right.
Don't try to talk to men and tell them how they should be, because that's not your lane. He told her that if she keeps delving into these conversations, that she was going to get in trouble. Right. That she may get in a position where it may get tough and it might get hard for her to get out of. But you know, everything that's going on is a part of the plan. You know, the whole relationships and stuff like that.
Right.
This is something that's temporary. She wants to get into politics. I mean, it's obvious. You know, I don't really know too much about the so-called racist dude that she brought on the show or whatever, but when people started getting those kind of political conversations where they say harsh things, you know, about people or whatever, it's part of the chessboard. You know,
So you on point right now, bro. Preach, bro. You opening a whole new train of thought to the situation. It's the facts, bro.
Yeah, I mean, cause in reality, when you're dealing with these Beckys, right? Their parents, if they can help it, they don't want you to be, you know what I mean? They don't want you to be with the Zone. They don't want you to be with the Bells of the world. They don't want you to be with the Mr.Goodbreads. If they can help it, they don't want you to be with us, right? But typically, a lot of these Beckys, and not all, they'll come over to the chocolate side when their Chads are not really giving them the attention like that, because they know that a Zone or whoever is gonna give them a look, and so they gonna come over to this side. They gonna get what they gonna get, and then they gonna go back to Chad. So, you know, that's this is what we're seeing right now. This is what we're seeing right now. And you know, I don't like I said the other day, I don't give a shit what she say. Like, I don't care, but I'm just peeping what's going on. She could say that slavery was a choice, slavery was great, she hates slavery. My thing too is I don't really get too caught up in the slave talk for the simple fact that, you know, it is what it is. My thing though is that I think the only time that I talk about it is if I'm in the same room with somebody who is a part of a certain community that runs Hollywood, and they you know, they try to make it seem like their situation was more than the situation that happened over here in the U.S. as far as slavery. I'll chime in at that point because I'm not going to allow somebody who is not melanated to say that they had stuff worse, even though I know that, you know, basically the transatlantic slave trade, that was basically blacks having slaves. But it's a very complex thing. And I just think that people got to understand that when they get on these microphones, you got to be prepared for the heat that comes with whatever you say, you know. I think, honestly, I think that we need to do less apologizing, because a lot of times when you get on these microphones, is whatever comes out your mouth is what was really on your mind. Now, there are always ways that we could say things better, but it's really what's on your mind. So, you know, I don't know, man. We just gotta cut all the sensitive shit out and just deal with what people say. You know what I mean? Like, I done did business and did events with people that don't look like me. And I know that they may not like me, but if we got to come together to get the bag, we're going to get the bag. It doesn't have to be personal, you know? And then to the brother that called in earlier, the bruv, because that's what they say over there. Bruv, hey bruv, over there in the UK. Look, man, I know everybody got their own opinion when it comes to reparations and stuff like that. And I agree with you, Mr. Goodbread. Like, yeah, our hell of a mothers, I got a hell of a mother. Our hell of a mothers got our reparations. But if the government wants to pass out another bag, I'm going to be right there to collect my bag. You guys in the UK, y'all need to stop talking about what the melanated folks over here in the US soil, what we doing. Cause this ain't really not. Now, if y'all want to champion us for efforts, cause I'm not turning down no money. You know what I mean? I don't see when the Japanese got their reparations for Pearl Harbor, I didn't see them. They didn't turn down no money. No other communities turned down money. No other communities turn. My brother is half Native American. There's like a bunch of, you know, I'm out here in Arizona. When you're born into one of those tribes, you know, they set aside stipends and all of that kind of stuff to pay for your college education. So that's what he's using primarily to pay for his school right now. None of these tribes argue about where the casino is going to be built. You know, every time Arizona, the government, every time they throw out money to one of these tribes over here, any bickering they got going on in their tribal situation, it all stops. It all stops, and they get that check. You know, and to be honest, you know, the UK is the so-called black people over there in the UK, they owe reparations too. It's a whole lot of people that got to get money. My thing is, I just can't stand when melanated so-called black people, they talk about, yes, we know that people are gonna buy, you know, Hennessy, and they're gonna buy the Jordans, and they're gonna buy some pussy with it. We know this, but who gives a fuck? Because I look at economics, I read a lot, you know what I mean? Like, we the only ones that you know, look crazy when we talk about money. Like, people really just don't understand how money works. Facts. Money is the reason why a lot of shit is so so foul when it comes to so-called black people is because we don't have enough money to fix the situation. $10,000 right now could change somebody's life. $10,000 right now, just
Yo,
10.
look, if they work their income tax right, you know what I mean, they could be good. A lot of people, if they work their income tax right, they will never be poor again. And they get an income tax every year. But Zone, not for nothing, we gonna have to link because I see me and you gonna have to do the money courses. Me and you could link for the money courses because I already could feel the energy with this. We gotta teach this shit because this is what's missing in the manosphere. Shit that we bring on them A-Lux videos. Where we at tonight? We at the Brutally Honest? No. You see, this the shit yeah, Zone. We gotta meet up at the Brutally Honest. You know what I mean? This the ratchet show. This the ratchet show right here, but. We got to go to the edge. We got to go to the school.
I'm
No
gonna say,
cat.
I'm gonna say this last thing. You know, to my brothers and sisters over there in the UK. Look, I love y'all, man. I respect y'all, man. I don't got no beef with y'all, but stop telling us that we shouldn't get some money. We trying to get some money over here. You know, congratulate us for trying to get some money. Cause we want y'all to get some money, man. Stop worrying about what people gonna do with their money. We just need the money so that we can eventually get past this reparation situation, and then we can truly talk about something different. Cause I'm getting tired of, you know, once we get past it, then we can actually focus on the real issues. Cause then people are not gonna have an excuse as to why they don't have money or why they didn't get an education or why they, you know, don't own any property, because nobody's gonna have an excuse once we get this money. So that's all I'm saying. That's my thoughts about it.
Yo, I appreciate the fact that you mentioned it and you stood up and you said something because I noticed I seen somebody else in the chat mentioning that, and you know me, this is the righteous fit. So we believe in free speech. You know what I mean? I don't want nobody to think I'm wrong for letting them know. I'm not wrong for nothing. I let people speak. So, you know what I mean? And this is why I need you guys to jump on the panel when I drop the link and somebody say something that you don't agree with. You know what I mean? This is what we do over here, guys. We want to let it be heard. We want to let it be known. We want to get to the truth. If it's any gray area, we will respectfully debate it. So, you know what I mean, guys, with that said, I want to ask y'all a question since this is the righteous fair and this is us. This is us, yo. It's never them, it's always us. Like what? Should we not allow any non-American citizen to speak on that subject in the righteous fair? Or should we just allow them to should we keep it free speech for everyone, but we hold them and somebody jump on the link and get at them? Because I will never forget the fact that just because I may have made it out, people that's in it still, you know what I mean? I don't think about shit like that. So just because I don't think about it, I don't want to disrespect any of my righteous fair, any of my good breads who, you know what I mean, still wait on their way out. And that shit is like, yo, what are you talking? Like, you know what I mean? Like, 'cause that shit ain't bothered me, Zone, but
Yeah.
I seen now that you mentioned it, and I respect your word. Like, I take what you say, bro. Even though I'm older than you, right? And that's one thing that make me different because
Yeah.
I'm an older dude that I like the young dudes. I like the younger guys because I steal everything y'all. I steal y'all shit, bro.
And if I can say this, Mr. Goodbread, like, I'm not, trust me, I know that you know, we eat what we kill. So
Yep.
I'm not a guy who's sitting around waiting on reparations. But like I said, if we wake up one day and they like, hey,
yes, sir,
we giving y'all a bag, I'm gonna take that shit. And
yes,
I
sir.
think that we should. I like the fact that people overseas are let them call in, let them say what they gotta say. We could chop it up. We ain't gotta do no arguing. We ain't gotta do no,
Right.
you're a fuck nigga just because you believe this and that. Nah, we gonna let you speak. We love over here.
We undefeated. We undefeated, bro.
We learn over here. That's what we do.
This is what we do. Man, Zone, man, this was a good one. This was a damn good live right here, man. I'm proud, yo. Yo, I'm gonna go in and get this shit monetized, guys. I'm gonna go in and get this shit monetized. But honestly, whether we get monetized or not, it really doesn't matter to me, guys. Those of y'all that want to donate to the super chat is running at the bottom of the screen. But we bringing that content. We here to keep everybody emotionally intelligent. You gotta be in control of your emotions, guys. You have to be, yo. That's the only way. So tomorrow, I'm gonna fit that in. I'm gonna squeeze that in early. Being that D Brown, I'm gonna send you that back too, D Brown. D Brown was the only one that wanted to get on his mental fortitude shit for tomorrow. But since it ain't a lot of people, I'm gonna send you that back, D Brown. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just do it live, guys, tomorrow, and I'm gonna break down some things, guys, that I need y'all to be more emotional, intelligent. We're gonna break down what it means, how it means how to get there, everything. We're gonna go through everything. You know what I mean? We're gonna break down the 24. We got 24 emotions that we have to manage and we gotta keep in track. First of all, you gotta learn them. Cause we get taught that love and all, you know what I mean? We get taught the basics, but it's 24 of them suckers. And watch, when you learn them, you're gonna be like, wow, you're gonna become aware and you're gonna know when somebody trying to play on them. Because people are play on them suckers. You know what I mean? And that's how they get to take all your money. And that's why the rich get rich and the poor stay poor. Think about it, guys. We in a manosphere that they done let the women in, and the women is getting y'all niggas, is telling y'all who to like and who, like, since when we let women tell us who to like and what's right and what's wrong, and you know what I mean? Like, come on, guys. It's that bad that we done sat around dominant, masculine women that then told us everything that we needed to do, that we think that is the norm. That is not the norm, sir. We are the leaders, guys. And we got to lead. And real women want us to lead, guys. Real women want us to lead. The only men still dealing with these whack women are the men that were raised by one. Remember that, guys. All right?
Yes, sir.
Change the laws of your mind. Go ahead, Zone. And take us home, Zone. Close us out.
Yeah. I'm gonna close us out with this. In the words of my big bro, Mr.Goodbread, who taught you how to be a dummy?
Word, bro. Who the fuck taught you niggas how to be stupid? Where's that?
They say something to you? Listen to me. Hey, listen to me. Hey, shut the fuck up. Who taught you how to be this stupid? Were you fucking born this way? You're fucking kidding me. Okay, so you say I got the white privilege. You gonna go there with me? Well, we got the white privilege. I mean, I'm not saying we don't, but yeah, we got it. But if you guys could band together, let me shut the fuck up.
That's a fact, guys. That's a whole fact, man. I love y'all, guys. Y'all wrap up, strap up, drink responsibly. Don't forget that it's Friday today. Don't go spending all your money, yo. You got more Fridays to come, guys. You got about 200 more Fridays left. You know what I mean? Don't sacrifice your Fridays. I mean, don't sacrifice all of your regular days. Because you got about 200 more Fridays and Saturdays. And you got about, I want to say, 3,000 regular weekdays. You know what I mean? Don't be sacrificing those days for the other days. You know what I mean? Don't sacrifice your week for your weekend. That's what I mean by that, guys. Don't miss that message right there. And guys, we are not victims, bro. Don't nobody owe us shit, but in the words of Zone, if that bag fall out the sky and hit us, pick that shit up. Don't just stand there and pick the money up, baby, bro. Alright? Don't just stand there and pick the motherfucking money up. Man, I love y'all, yo. Y'all wrap up, strap up, drink responsibly. Do not play with your life, yo. At all. See y'all. See y'all later, yo. See y'all tomorrow morning. I love you too, RPA. You know genius, man. You're the man behind the scenes, man. Yes, sir. Yeah. I was on a little mission. I saw a little chicken with her little pigeons. We ain't playing, nigga. Listen. Yeah. Hello. The hell of her.